Hello and welcome to Buddhistdoor Global's weekly news review. I'm Justin Whitaker, Senior Correspondent for Buddhistdoor Global, speaking to you from our offices in Hong Kong. In this week's news, Geisha Tashi Sarang has been awarded the British Empire Medal for his services to Buddhism and the United Kingdom. Geisha Tashi Sarang, noted Tibetan Buddhist Lama, teacher, and abbot of Tsering Monastery in southern India, was awarded the medal earlier this month. Geshe has been the resident Tibetan teacher of Buddhism at Jamyang Buddhist Center in London since 1994. He was born in Western Tibet in 1958 and was brought to India in 1959 when his parents fled the country. At the age of 13, he entered Tsering Monastery in southern India and earned his Geshe Larampa degree, equivalent to a doctorate in divinity and the highest academic achievement in Tibetan Buddhism. In 2017, he earned an MA from the School of Oriental and African Studies of London University, writing a dissertation on mindfulness and social movements. In May of last year, His Holiness the Dalai Lama requested that he return to his home monastery of Tsering in India to become its 91st abbot. The Dalai Lama sponsored a conference in June celebrating diversity in Islam. Muslim leaders from across India and a delegation from Iran met last week in New Delhi for a conference titled Celebrating Diversity in the Muslim World. The conference was organized by the Muslims of Ladakh, and Sadiq Wahid, a senior fellow at the Center for Policy Research in New Delhi and former Vice Chancellor of the Islamic University in Kashmir, noted in his introductory remarks that Ladakh, along with Tibet and the region, have a long history of interchange with the Muslim world, as well as geographical ties to contemporary Muslim nations. Addressing an audience of around 350, the Dalai Lama spoke of the importance of promoting religious harmony and closed his statements by saying that he wishes to live out his years devoting himself to the promulgation of fundamental Buddhist psychological teachings of loving kindness and compassion. On June 12th, Pope Francis met with Hong Kong's Colloquium of 6 religious leaders. During a general audience, Pope Francis received the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region's top interreligious body, whose members were visiting the Vatican to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the Pontifical Council for Interreligious Dialogue. The body, known as the Colloquium of 6 Religious Leaders of Hong Kong, is composed of representatives of 6 associations that speak as one voice for the major religions of Hong Kong. These are Taoism, Buddhism, Confucianism, Catholicism, Protestant Christianity, and Islam. This was the first time that all 6 leaders could visit the Vatican, and the leaders took the opportunity to emphasize the importance of religious harmony as a basis for dialogue. Returning to India, a new list of low-cost flights has been announced for the Buddhist pilgrimage circuit in northeast India. The Indian budget airline Indigo announced last week that they plan 12 new daily flights to the Buddhist pilgrimage cities of Gaya, Patna, and Varanasi. The flights, which can be booked now, are scheduled to begin August 8th from Calcutta and in between those cities. The promotion is aimed at attracting Buddhist pilgrims from East and Southeast Asia, as Indigo currently serves Hong Kong, Sri Lanka, and Thailand, and is planning new routes from Vietnam and China to Calcutta in the coming months. Each city is near one of the 4 major Buddhist pilgrimage sites, including Bodh Gaya, the site of the Buddha's awakening, Vulture Peak, a key site of many of the Buddhist teachings, as well as Vaishali, the site where the Buddha gave his final teaching, and Sarnath, the site of Deer Park, where the Buddha is said to have given his first teaching. Finally, in Ireland, a set of rare 18th century Thai manuscripts are on display in Dublin. A significant but little-known collection of rare 18th and 19th century Thai Buddhist manuscripts has gone on display in the renowned Chester Beatty Library in the Irish capital of Dublin, in an ongoing exhibit titled Thai Buddhist Tales, Stories Along the Path to Enlightenment. The collection of intricately and colorfully illustrated folding books, curated by Laura Muldowney, researcher of the museum's East Asian collection, originally served a range of different purposes in Thai Buddhist monasteries and at royal and local courts, because they were used by Buddhist monks and novices as teaching aids and for chanting during ceremonies. Commissioning such books after the death of a family member and then donating them to a temple was regarded as an especially meritorious act of devotion by lay Buddhists, both for the donor and the deceased. The exhibition, which opened on 14th of June, will run until 26 January 2020 and is supported by the Robert H. N. Ho Family Foundation. Admission is free. That is all for this week's Buddhistdoor Global News Review. Be sure to check out our website, www.buddhistdoor.net, for these stories along with special features and coverage of Buddhism around the world.